But you're going to find consistency using silver bullet because it's time-based, and it's always going to form. Every single day it's there. The problem is you want it to form on your favorite time frame. You want it to fit your already established expectation or preconceived notions about what price should do. And you're not following the rules. So yes, you're doing shit wrong. And you're not getting the results, and that's expected, right? If I give you a recipe and say, this is the ingredients, this is the order you do it, and this is what you should expect as a result, and you substitute something, okay? You leave a key ingredient out and replace it with what you think is better suited for that. You're not going to get the same result. And don't complain that you didn't get the result that was promoted by me that you should be getting if you're doing something outside the scope of the instructions and parameters I've given. If you come to me as an educator, as a mentor, you're trusting me enough to give me your attention initially. So why don't you fucking follow the rules that I've placed in front of you? You're failing. You are failing, not me. You are. So you have to change that shit. It's always going to be you. When I mess up and when I fail, nobody's fault but mine. That's accountability. You have to be accountable to yourself. And some people just don't want to be accountable. They want to have the luxury of being able to blame somebody else because they fucked up. They didn't do something right. And in this industry, guess what, Jack? You don't get that luxury. It's always you. Because I don't run a fucking signal service. If you make money, congratulations. You did it right. Well done. I am proud of you. If you lose money, eat that shit because you did it on your own. What do you mean, eat that shit? Learn from it. It's hard medicine. It's a bitter pill. Swallow it. It's going to make you better. It will make you better. It's going to make you the trader you want to be. You think that it's always going to be the sugar highs that make you the best trader that you're ever going to be. Give me the stuff that works, ICT. Fuck all the bullshit. You're going to learn from all the cuts, the abrasions, the bruises, the losses. That's what I learned from. And you're going to learn from it too. But you have to allow that to happen. You can't tiptoe around thinking, I'm going to avoid losing trades. You're not. Because the more you try to do that, it's going to land right in your lap. But every single time I blew out an account, it was on the heels of a good run. And I wanted to feel good again because it was wearing off too fast. The same fucking hour, walking around like, oh, man, shit. I made more money than I make a whole month. A whole month of work in this bullshit job. I made more money than that in this one fucking trade. Man, like if I just did that once a month, I don't need to have a job. Yeah, it's great. It's wearing off. I gotta do it again. And you think that you can just go into the market and find something like that again. Forgetting the fact that it just took you 2.5, 3 weeks for that price run to continue, to complete and go to its target. You get tore up by the chemical imbalances in your brain when you win. And you don't even know what that feels like yet because you haven't done it yet. You haven't won. You haven't found consistency. And when that achievement is reached, you have a whole new level of learning to go through. It's something, folks. It's a learning process.
Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Say what's up in the chat. Like the stream on your way in, boys and girls. Give me 1 second here. I'm having some technical difficulties logging in on Tradeovate and TradingView today. And now it's telling me too many failed requests. What the fuck? Come on. I fucked up, boys. I fucked up. Sorry, 1 sec, boys. We'll get her back rolling. Well, shit, I might not be able to trade this Tradeovate account this morning. That sucks. Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Let's get rocking and rolling, shall we? So unfortunately, we have gotten this huge sell-off. Probably should get a PC, bro. I don't know if that'll help me with trading view and trade of it, but thanks for the $2. Unfortunately, fortunately, however you want to look at it, this sell-off is taking place. I've been waiting. I say unfortunately because I have been waiting on this sell-off, boys and girls. As you guys know, I've been waiting on this monstrous sell-off since Thursday afternoon, and it's finally here, and I'm not catching it, and I am a little sad about it. But it is what it is. So selling off today into these Friday lows, and this is what I'll say. What I will say is that I am still bearish until really these lows start getting ran and we start getting into, again, discount of the range. So I will stay bearish until we start getting below these levels, which we're almost there. I'm just saying that as kind of a courtesy. If we, at the open here, we're 2 minutes into the open, if we start to pull back higher and can maybe get fortunate enough to look for shorts into those levels. If not, though, then obviously as we trade through these levels, I'm going to naturally just become more bullish. So that'll be how my bias will shift throughout the day today. And we had a non-farm event this morning, pre-market, obviously, advanced GDP at 8:30, core PCE price index at 10 a.m. as well. And Trump speaks later tonight. What is this? Just executive orders or what? Town hall. Got it. So yeah, lots of news today. It is also the last day of the month. Last day of the month. So keep in mind the April candle. Let's go look at the monthly candle. This is the April candle, boys and girls. Huge sell-off, huge retracement back up when Trump told everybody it was a good time to buy. So now you can see that this monthly candle we'll see where it closes. But yeah, last day of the month today as we roll over into May. So scaling in here. I mean, not really a whole lot to go off of. We're obviously just selling off. In terms of if I was able to join the sell-off, I mean, I would need to see a pretty sizable retracement, I would say. Back higher, which I just don't know if we're going to get that. Might not get that lucky. But like I said, I do like the idea of becoming more bullish as we trade through these lows here at the 200s. And we'll see what we get, I suppose. I would say I would need to see a retracement minimally to discount of this range here for me to start feeling comfortable looking for a short here. So that's what we'll keep an eye on, boys. Keep an eye on that, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm having... I'm not logged into TradeAway today. I have too many failed attempts, apparently. So it's going to be top step X only for me today. For now. What's up, Platinum? Sorry, guys. I didn't even get a chance to say good morning to everybody. What's up, guys? What's up, Brian, Christian, Jordan, PJW, Zachariah, MT, Alejandro, Mike, Sadibu, Rotten Chicken. What's up? Madhu, Maida, Leo, Renson, Bruno, Garage, Quick Clips, Justin Rogers. Good to see you, man. Zona Alley, Mind Over Matter, Delitzo, Platinum, Sin Seller, Nala, Delitzo. I think I said that one already. Drizzy, wondering if first presented will be trade of the day again like yesterday. What's up, Cam? Is that why you got a picture of your dog on this account? What's up, Cookie? Rabbit's Journey, Tom. Black Dodo. What's up? This says longs from this daily gap trust. Well, yeah. You're basically just repeating back to me what I kind of already outlined. But thanks anyway, Vis. I do appreciate it. He died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Bro, I'm sorry to hear about your dog, Cam. Later, I'll give him 5 big booms. You got a story for me, Brian? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, boys and girls. It's been an odd time in my life as well over the last like 2 weeks. This feels like it's been odd. A lot of weird things happening. People like from my hometown and people that I know growing up like passing away. Yesterday there was this some news dropped. There was this girl. She was a little bit older than me in high school. She's probably like 2 or 3 years older. Anyway, she's been missing since like 2016. So like 9, almost 10 years, and they just found her like remains of her body yesterday. And so like I don't know, dude. It's just like weird shit's going on right now. I don't know what's happening. What the hell's going on in this world right now? So it's been a little odd time. It's been a little odd time for me. And now I can't log into my Tradeovate. What's going on? Just when I thought it couldn't get worse. Dead horse on the highway in the city of Atlanta. Why do I feel like I saw a picture on Twitter not too long ago? There was like a dead horse like in the middle of like New York City. Did I see that? Did you guys see that too? Was that New York or was that somewhere else? I thought that was New York City. There was like a horse like dead in the middle of like a sidewalk. Smack dab in the middle of the city. I'm not sure what that was about. Weird times, guys. Unfortunately, they may only get weirder. All right, Friday low is being met right now, and we are hitting the daily gap as well. Yeah, so this to me, this is just like unfortunate because obviously you guys know how bearish I was over the last few days. I mean, I've been adamantly trying to sell this thing. Oh, man. That is a bummer. That's a bummer. But yeah, now that we're taking out this low and getting into, well, closer to discount of this range, I would say that I'm naturally shifting more bullish now. Let's see if any opportunities present themselves. We're pretty extended, coming up on 3 standard deviations of the Asia range now as well. Let's check ES here. We actually have an SMT with that low currently. With ES not quite there. I was looking to see if ES had rebalanced the discount yet. Not quite. Not quite. But yeah, we do have 10 a.m. news as well, so this could just very easily be like a wait around for a while type of a morning. The top step discount link applies to your first time use. And by the way, guys, just fair warning, fair notice. You heard it here first. Today will actually be the last day. If you're watching this and you're new to Top Step, new to trying to get funded, prop firms, etc. You want to get a discount on your first ever attempt using the link in the chat? Feel free. It is the last day that the links will ever be operational. Last day as an affiliate with Top Step, boys. Today. You heard it here first. But yeah, Magusta, you just click the link and there's no extra promo code. There's no extra promo code. It is just the link, accept cookies. And it'll automatically apply if it's your first use. You was the reason I switched to Top Step from Apex. I'm gonna still be trading with my Top Step accounts. So nothing to be worried about as far as that goes. And no, you won't see a shit ton of affiliate codes like just being thrown around randomly. Over time, possibly I'll add more, but you guys kind of know how I am. I don't like promoting things that I haven't personally used as of yet. So I don't think it would be necessarily wise of me to, or congruent with my own morals and ethics, if I just started YOLO shotgunning a bunch of links everywhere for a bunch of prop firms that I have no experience with. But the good news is, boys, is now I'll have the opportunity to trade with multiple firms. And help you guys talking about multiple firms, just because I've been exclusive for the last 2 years. Part of my deal with Top Step was that I was exclusive for this entire period of time. I couldn't promote or really talk about any other firms. I was part of the deal, boys. And yeah, now I'm getting to a point in my trading to where really it'd be really beneficial to just keep stacking more accounts with as many firms as possible for me. I mean, I'm maxed out. I got 5 on Top Step. So it'd be pretty beneficial to add to that portfolio. The only question is now I'm gonna probably be needing to consider switching my dear Apple Mac setup to a PC. I might have to go to the dark side. I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. Listen, Tyler Jacobs. But hey, for all the ICT cult followers, I have good news. We won another one back. We won back another one. Our brother in Christ, ironically, who just said, I mean Jesus Christ in the chat. ICT trader, got his first ever payout trading ICT concepts, and then one day he got mad and he goes, listen, fuck ICT concepts, and he stopped trading them. But guess what, boys? We got him back. We got him back in Team ICT. More liquidity for the support, resistance, retail traders, because we all know ICT stands for I can't trade, right? Isn't that what they say? You know, except for like all the people that show that you actually can trade with the concepts. Yeah, not counting those ones. Maybe you should try Tradeify. Dojo Game 77. The Tradeivate account that you guys have seen me trading on for like the last week or so is a Tradeify account, yeah. And I'm having issues logging into it today. I think it's my fault though. I'm having issues logging into it today, and then I said I had just too many failed attempts. So I think maybe like my saved passwords on because all my passwords are basically just like auto saved. So I don't know if I had the wrong saved one, and then for whatever reason I tried logging in too many times. So, but the Tradeivate account that you've seen me trading on, is a Tradeify account. It's a Top Step issue. Oh yeah, I'm not even using Top Step for that account. So no, I think it's my fault. I think I just had too many failed attempts, so now I have to wait. I don't know how long I'm supposed to wait though until I can log back in. I do appreciate the effort though, Kookie. 60 minutes? Oh fuck. Well, shit. That sucks. 50K or 150K accounts. I mean, it really. Once I'm actually funded, I mean, I would say everybody would probably prefer the 150K because you have more. Margin. But the 50Ks are easier to pass. So it really kind of just depends. I thought bro was funded. Are you not? I am, yes. What are you talking about? Yeah, actually, one more green day of $200 or more, I'll be requesting another payout on maybe 4, depending on the trade. I'll probably request a payout on 4 of these 5. Probably 3, but possibly 4. It just depends. But yeah, I'm actually one more green day away from my next payout request on these, so we'll see. Todd, genuine question. Why not try to? Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to use Trade Syncer as well. So I'll have an update. With you for you guys on that in the near future as well. I at least like to dip my toe in the water and be the guinea pig before I just start slinging affiliations around at you guys. I mean, I would hate to promote something and have it not be what I hoped it was or thought it was, and then other people get hurt by it. Liquidity coming up, and he gets into this rant about how liquidity was all a gimmick and ICT is all bullshit. So of course I shoot back and make my point. Long story short, he looks like 6 trade. Wait. While dogging ICT. Brian, I'm sorry, I might have missed your okay. So after your stream yesterday, I kept trading. I like to keep a live stream on so I have someone to talk to. I came across this guy. It was right before the Asia highs were taken. I commented Asia. Liquidity coming up. He gets into a rant about how liquidity was all a gimmick and ICT is all bullshit. So of course I shoot back and make my point. Long story short, he takes like 6 trades while dogging ICT. Lost 6 trades. Oh, okay. I mean, I think a lot of people are just brainwashed to hate ICT at this point. And I'm not saying ICT hasn't brought some of it on himself because of just his personality and, demeanor at times in the past. But, I mean, you'd have to be a pretty ignorant person to think that the proof is in the pudding now. You guys have seen so many people be able to, build their own models and have a lot of success trading ICT concepts. So, I mean, to say that they don't work or whatever is just pretty silly at this point, I would say. The people that say that, in my opinion, they just very strongly dislike ICT. That's pretty much it. Yeah, guys, I'm more bullish bias now. For those of you guys that were late and missed my whole spiel at the beginning, but yeah, we've rebalanced a discount of the range now, so I lean bullish. However, I'm patient though, because the huge sell off like this, straight move down, it, you know, who knows if we're gonna get I don't think we'll get like a V recovery necessarily. We'll probably chop around and go sideways for a bit, accumulate for macro is just starting. We'll see what happens, but it's a good chance that we could just accumulate for a while after this big run. If not, just like slowly grind lower too, right? Like bearish order flow hasn't stopped necessarily just because we took out a low and rebalanced equilibrium. We could go lower. Five-minute gap being hit here. Let me go ahead and pull up a few time frames. Wander by the wind. Oh, wander by the wind. Yeah, if anybody out there somewhere and got a secret they want to share, oh, why it does to her what it does, it does. It really just ain't fair. This the 4 hour right here. Turn that off. Yeah, we'll keep this on. We got a new 4 hour candle in like 7 minutes now, so maybe we get a 4 hour PO3 that we could use. I wouldn't hate. Here's the thing though, for this long, if we get it today, I'm not going to be like necessarily expecting us to just, you know, rip all the way back up to like data highs. Maybe it could do that, but I think the safer play would be targeting something internal, more low hanging fruit. So that'll probably be the way that I will lean, depending on how this all sets up, and then depending on the entry and all that, could maybe leave a runner just in case we do get a huge recovery from this move. So just kind of thinking out loud, thinking ahead. Brother, why are you not bearish? Oh. Yeah, no. Top 7 said, Tyler, we got to let you go because you're doing the Indian accent too much. It's pissing people off. I said, are you shitting me? Come on. 90% of the chat loves it. What's up, DX? The real question is Brian King bullish? I don't know, Brian. Are you bullish or what? I'd imagine probably. I'm ethnically Indian. Feel the pain. Hey, could be worse, OM. You could be a straight white Christian male. You want to know what oppression is? Oh, fuck. Oh. Straight white conservative Christian male. We'll throw another label in there. How do you feel about bro? How do you feel about trading intoxicated? It's my mom's b-day, and it would be considered rude, disrespectful not celebrating it with her. But the grind is the grind. I hate missing work for such stuff. How do I feel about trading intoxicated? Well, considering that I'm always trading at, you know, it's 8:55 in the morning my time, I can't say that I've ever had the experience to be intoxicated while trading, as I haven't been slamming cold brews at 6 a.m. But you know, it probably wouldn't be the wisest. I feel like the wisest answer for me to give you would be probably, yeah, just take the day, enjoy it with your mom. It's her birthday. Plus you got Mother's Day coming up. Yeah, just enjoy it. Yeah, let's go with the sentimental answer. You got your whole life to trade to make money. You only got so many birthdays left with your mums. She'll appreciate it. Or you got the other side of the coin. You know, Cupboard Dweller makes a great point. He says, "Get on the beers, mate. It's 5 o'clock somewhere." I mean, it's a fair point. That's the other side of the coin. So, you know, you got to weigh that out. I'll leave that up to you, though. Sam, so I live in Wisconsin. PFA, sorry to hear that. But, yeah, same. 100 gorilla versus one gorilla versus 100 men. Easily the gorilla, I would say, probably. We already talked about this on stream the other day. I think that the only way that the men would win is if they're like highly trained in like MMA, jiu-jitsu, and they would also, the problem is they would also have to be basically suicidal, because I mean, you see one guy get his head ripped off or skull crushed by the gorilla. It's like, yeah, I'm good actually. I think I'm actually gonna go. Peace out, guys. Good luck. At least that's what I would do. So I think it's a pretty silly hypothetical, but yeah, I'm gonna say gorilla. Final answer. The real question is silverback gorilla or grizzly bear? Who wins that one? I feel like it's got to be the grizzly bear, right? I watched Jade Cap's video, which I mean, I've watched a bunch of his videos, but what specifically am I doing here that's showing you that I watched Jade Cap's video? Oh god. Exposing me. Oh god. My bias right now is I want to see longs now that we've met my sell side objectives. What happened today in price action? We sold off. 8:30 news came out. We wick higher and we just die. Let's see what the so advanced GDP numbers came out. Worse than expected. You can see the forecast was 0.2%. We came out negative 0.3%. So 0.5% worse than expected. ADP non-farm employment change forecast was 114K. Much lower than expected. As well, so. But I don't really put too much weight into these fundamentals like this. Like I was already waiting on this move. I've been waiting on this move since, well, just basically this whole week. I've been expecting this retracement to happen, and we've gotten like little retracements, but not this actual rebalance and sell-off. And I mean, you guys have been here. I've been literally bearish every freaking day, pretty much trying to see this happen. And you know, I've always believed that news is just the excuse to move price where it was already going to go anyway. It's just the fuel for the fire, so to speak. New hour here. So the new 4 hour just opened up. We wicked lower. I like that we took the previous 4 hour low, and now we're displacing up here a little bit. May look to long this here shortly in the macro. See if we can get this inversion and maybe get a retracement back to play this. I'm not in yet, guys, but I'm gonna enter if we get this, if we can pull back a little bit here. Okay, guys, I went ahead and hopped in this. I'm gonna see if we can get this trade up here to these recent highs. Stop's gonna be at the low. 4 hour candle opened up. We took the previous 4 hour low. Got this inversion off of this liquidity raid to the downside. We got these clean equal highs here. So I like this for a try here in the macro. BPR formed, so we could dig down into this. We'll see. Your day is done. Nice work, JT. EA says it's bearish. Let me guess, you opened the chart and saw that we sold off and you said it's bearish. Congratulations. I'm trying to pick the bottom, baby. I'm trying to pick the bottom of this bearish move. Yes, I am, and you can see it above my camera. So also is our 930 opening price right here at price level is this about 300 roughly. Let's move it down to there. 930 opening price. Pretty much a 1 to 2 even here. Don't buy day, brother. What do you want? You want me to just keep selling the bottom? Either we're going to retrace this or we're going to chop for a while. But I like this to give it a try. In the macro, it aligns with everything I would normally look for. So, such low probability, then guess what? Don't take the trade then. I forgot that you guys signed a risk disclosure when you joined my live saying that you are forced by gun to take every trade I take, whether you agree or don't agree. I actually forgot that component of it. Do you guys remember that? Like when you first logged onto the live stream and it said, you will be forced at gunpoint to take every trade that Tyler takes. You've been warned. Do you guys remember that? You had to click the little box. Now you know. Yeah, nobody reads those things. It's all fine print. Yeah, guys, could look to protect this trade. Obviously, once we trade back to, you know, like this level here, I see the 15-minute imbalance as well that you guys are freaking out about. We got to trade back into those first, so. Traded down, tap this BPR here. Seeing price respond nicely for now. Yeah, our first presented for value gap is up here. Is this it too? Is this it? That actually might be it. Yep, that actually is the first presented for value gap. What did I click here? What do you mean? I clicked buy because I like catching the falling knife. Yeah, I'm trying to pick the bottom. Bro, why is you bullish? Bro, why is bro bullish? Oh, I showed regular trading hours. Up about 40 points currently, boys and girls. I think we're tapping into that 15-minute fair value gap, 5-minute gap as well, above this recent high. We do have a little SMT that's forming right now. ES is not trading above this high yet. It's kind of sus. I'll give this a minute. Would like to see us at least get to first presented fair value gap, preferably before I remove risk, just to give this a little room. But it's a 2R, pretty much perfectly. And some people might be looking for more. Some people might be leaving runners to data highs. I could see the logic with that as well. I'm not going to do that, though. Just because I don't think we're going to get like a freaking straight V recovery back up. Maybe we do, but I'm not going to demand it. I think for now, guys, I'm just going to let this ride. I understand that there's an SMT here against my trade. Let's watch and see. Maybe I'll get cooked because of my unwillingness to go break even, but I'm just going to let it ride for now. We're so expanded to the downside. We've rebalanced. To me, there's not really a whole lot of reason to go lower unless we're really going much lower on the higher time frames, which that's not really my bias as of now, so I'm going to let this play regardless of this internal SMT divergence that we have currently. Without meaning I'm not going to go break even right now. I don't want to get wicked out of this and then it plays out. Up to you guys, obviously. You manage your own trades. This is how I'm going to manage mine for now. Maybe it'll bite me. The candle to the right, this is the power of 3 indicator right here. Higher time frame, power of 3. I'm usually just looking at either the daily or the 4-hour candle. This is the current 4-hour candle. So this new 4-hour candle opened up at 10 a.m. We traded lower. We did have news as well. We traded lower, manipulated the previous 4-hour low, got this immediate displacement higher, disrespected this bearish gap. They put in this low, put in a BPR. I basically longed this inversion fair value gap. Just looking for these internal clean equal highs to be taken out at least. And yeah, if the trade works out, I'll be taking a payout on at least 3 of these 5 accounts later tonight when the day closes. I'm literally just looking for $200, to be honest, because that's all I need to qualify. I'm already like ready to take a payout based on where I'm at. I'm currently up $200, so like a little bit of me wants to just close it just to like secure it. But that'd be trading my P&L, wouldn't it? Can't do that, can we? No, sir. We're gonna let it ride. We're gonna do this the right way. I guess it depends, man. Probably a couple thousand per account. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and break even now. We're hitting that first presented fair value gap again. I just don't want to see it, you know, reverse against me. Would like to see it just clean run through here. It would be nice. NQ was showing more strength than ES. I don't think we have to worry about ES beating us to that point. So let's see what we get. Yeah, nice little move here so far. Now, if we can get this to complete, would be fantastic. On the 5-minute, this is what we look like. Top left, middle left, I guess. What percentage you need to pay as tax? I don't know. I give everything to my tax guy at the end of the year, and he tells me how much the government's going to absolutely bend me over. Whatever the amount is, it's too much. Bad tax guy. Oh no, we need to talk him into bending the rules a little bit more. Maybe let us live in the gray area, would you, Brian? Can you just let us, like, you know, get by with a little bit? You know what I'm saying? A little bit of, yeah, could raise some red flags, but you could probably get away with it. Well, that's because you had to marry his daughter first. Yeah, we're currently up like 70 points. Final target's 120. Trade's protected. See if we can get this follow through here. We're hitting this gap that was left right here. Trying to be a good boy and not trade my P&L. I can't promise. This is one of the times being on stream actually helps me be accountable, because if I wasn't on stream, I would probably just close the trade so I can secure the payout and be done with it. But because I gotta satisfy you fucks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The right thing to do is to hold and let the trade play out. Regardless. I'm kidding, guys. Fucking relax. I have 3 screens. Should I get more? Negative 1.5 lines on ES with the highs. Nice. Yeah. Lines up pretty good with NQ as well. Gabrielle. What I may do though is I may just begin trailing this. Went ahead and trailed 58 points, guys. So I think I'm locked in here now. Either way. Yep. All right. What's up, Soft Trades? Good to see you, man. You can show us your multi-screen setup. I could, but it's literally just two. What I don't know. What are these? 2 28-inch monitors, horizontal, stacked. I got one high, one low, and then next to it, I have an ultra wide that I mounted vertically. And this is what I look at, like the chat, OBS, Spotify. Otherwise, I just have charts on both of these other screens that I'm trading on or looking at whatever on. Show us. No. Where are the why do you long comments? Yeah, I don't know. Remember how many people, like, when I took this trade, we weren't even, like, really in that much drawdown, but everyone's freaking out. We're hitting -1 standard deviations, guys, here, so. I like my trailed stop where it is. I've locked this trade in just because I'm gonna get the payout either way now. But We'll see if we get this follow through these clean equal highs, hitting -1. So we could maybe bounce back here a little bit. We'll see. What's up, Cal? What's up, THX? Yeah, everybody's like freaking out. Low probability buys, bro. We're bearish. Like, dude. Awfully quiet now. Bro's too bullish. Why is bro think we gonna bounce? And yeah, this is a 4-hour. I mean, this is a perfect 4-hour PO3, honestly. It doesn't usually set up this quickly. Like, this is literally instant. But literally perfect 4-hour PO3. I may get trailed out here, guys, with this. We still have, this looks pretty flush here. I could see us easily come swipe this low and then maybe continue. I'm going to keep my trailed stop where it is at 58.5 points. And yeah, we took the sell side objective. Like, there's literally nothing else I was bearish for. My bearish objective was hit. Like, why would I stay bearish? It's such a, I don't know why it's such a hard concept to grasp. But they seem to like want to fight me about it for some reason. I don't know. Brayden, what's up, dude? Brayden, I gotta ask you, I see your name is always BRVYDON. So I'm just assuming it's Brayden. But let me know if it's not Brayden. In my mind, it's been Brayden. But what's up, dude? You've been absolutely killing it lately. Top the shorts off. Who's question for you guys? Who's planning on holding to data highs? Maybe we do just rally like a son of a gun today. Baby, run, cut a path across the blue skies. Straight in a straight line, you can't get here fast enough. Find a truck and fire it up. Lean on the gas and off the clutch. Leave Dallas in the dust. I need you in a rush. So baby, run. No, I'm not going to hold. I'm going to let my TB get hit. Just going to let the TP get hit. I've trailed 58. I could maybe trail a little bit more. Fuck it. Why not? 73 points. Just trailed to the recent low. Just keep locking in more as we go, I guess. You know what I could do? I could just remove my TP and just trail super aggressively in case we just absolutely burst through. What do you guys think of that plan? There's just something so satisfying about getting knocked out of your trade from your TP than getting stopped out in profit. There's just something way more satisfying about that in my mind. Even if I do like leave some profit on the table. I'm just thinking of the likelihood, right? Like, probability-wise, like, let's just look at this. Oops, shoot. Like, we're about to trade. Once we trade above, this is a previous hourly high as well that we're about to trade above. And then we're going to be inside of an imbalance. So to me, the move higher does become a little bit higher resistance. Now, granted, this is a big gap. So who knows? We could really dig into this, right? Even if we do reject it and then kind of trade back down into this range a little bit. So, you know, it's kind of your guess, right, where we're exactly going to go to with this price leg up before we, you know, retrace. For me, though, I just view this as it starts to become a little bit higher resistance in here, and I'll just be happy with what the market was willing to give. Right? For a day like today. But I would have loved to have catched the sell-off, man. That would have just been the absolute best. Oh, were you kidding me? We got like what? A point away? My TP is literally set at 300 even. I think we literally hit, where was the high of that candle? 1 point, so 5 ticks. Yeah, guys, hit the like button, would you? All I do is fade the chat every day. They yell at, no matter what trade I take, buy, short or long, they just get mad at me and yell at me. The least you can do is like the stream. Can you say why we longed even though we left data lows? We did not leave data lows. Data lows have been very, very swept. Justin, thank you, brother. Oh, really? Are you going to get 5 ticks for my TP and then... Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, that's better. Go back up there. We're getting into the new 30-minute candle here in 1 minute. So let's see what we do in the last minute of this 30-minute candle. There we go. That's what I thought, bitch. Yeah. You don't want to catch this smoke. All right, guys. Now let's see if we let's see where we go from here. If you guys are still holding runners, I wish you the best of luck. Maybe I'll be so sad because maybe we're just gonna get God candles straight up. That would be nuts. I'll be a little sad then if it's like so low resistance that it hurts. But otherwise, yeah, good trade here. -1, -1.5 lines up with these highs. Equal highs. We're taking out the previous hourly high as well. Now we're just in a big fat 1 hour FVG. So let's see where we go. But yeah, we gotta celebrate that, huh? We might as well. What do we want? Oh, what do we want? What is today? Wednesday? First of all, we need 5 big booms. We need 5 big booms for Cam. That's first and foremost.
Boom! 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 Boom!
Had to take care of business first there. And then I'm thinking a little McGuire today. What do you guys?
I'm gonna come.
Just spam them all. Just get them all out of the way. Able to log into my TradeAvate account today because what I would have done, I know it's a woulda, so whatever, but what I would have done is I would have closed here and I would have let, because this is, I mean, I just would have let some on and I would have let it run. But it is what it is. Your teacher heard me. Are you in class right now, Rinks? Are you in class right now? Miss that a saxo beat. Didn't expect the first trade of the funded account will be a 3R win. Congrats. Congrats, man. Yes, Dojo Games, I did. Yep. Yeah, I'm supposed to get on a call with wow, I dropped a lot of frames today. That's unfortunate. Sorry guys if I was lagging at all today. My OBS is telling me that I dropped a good amount of frames, so that sucks. Maybe it is time to get a PC. Screw this Mac. This Mac can't even hold up. The fuck? I'm supposed to get on a call with Brett Simba today, I think. Or soon. At some point this week, I'm supposed to get on a call with him and talk to him. So we'll see how it goes, but I remember trading in class 2 years ago. I was super emotional. My heart was skipping beats every fucking tick. Hand emotion. Santana, ain't it awesome just to like look back and you kind of realize that's why like anybody that's been trading here for a while, you guys will see people ask questions like all the time and all like everybody's live stream chat or everybody's video comments or whatever. And it's like, you know, you got some people in the chat get really annoyed because after so many years of trading, they realize like, yo, all these questions that people have or come up with is literally just usually a result of like anxiety or fear or greed. And you just like with time, you eventually just kind of get more numb to those emotions, like dominating your entire psyche while you're trading. But yeah, it's just always cool to look back on and laugh at yourself and think about how silly you were. Done for the day. Leo, well, it depends. Is my answer going to mean you get off the stream if I say one or the other? No, we're taking 100 more trades easily, minimum. Also, if you didn't like the stream yet, guys, like the stream. Hit that old like button. Hit that old like button for your boy. But yeah, man. So this was kind of just a quick breakdown of why we took the trade that we took, or why I took this long. I can't say we because based on the chat, at least half the chat disagreed with it when I took it. But the thought process was we had sold off, took out all these lows here. We rebalanced to equilibrium of the range. We formed a bullish PD array around the 4-hour PO3 on the 1 minute. Longed off the inversion / BPR. And the rest is history. Just went to take these clean equal highs. Took the trade off at 9:30 open even. So opening range high, I guess you could say was my target. Opening range high, opening range low was swept right at the beginning of 10 a.m. So literally opening range low to opening range high trade. That's really all it is. And now, I just think there's a fair likelihood that we could consolidate. With a semi chance that we just rally our face off. I just feel like that's maybe going to be asking a little bit too much. It's Wednesday, NFP coming up later in the week. So let's see. I kind of want to just hang out though and just see how price forms. I'll feel maybe we can celebrate the people that are holding if they do catch a big move here, something crazy. Or if it pulls all the way back, I can look like a total genius and be like, wow, what a great decision to TP where he did. You know? Anytime, Kim. Anytime, but yeah, these links will be no more after today. They actually will totally expire. Watching stream at your night shift. Appreciate it. Cigar Deep. Cigar Deep Aurora. What a... Now that's a name. Cigar Deep Aurora. Holy fuck. I like it. Well, let's do a little quick P&L check, huh? Might as well. Mizel. Mizel. All right, guys. Let me know in the chat. P&L check time. Were you green, bro? We was bullish. Were you red, bro? Why was you bullish? Or were you flat, bro? What the fuck, bro? Let me know. I will not catch the short, Samsor. No. Nope. I was only bearish. I was only bearish to literally the exact point we hit. Not saying that it can't go. It can't go short, even lower. It definitely could, right? We could dig definitely deeper, even into that range. But it's not really my interest anymore. You know, I'll say this though. I mean, you know, if come later in the week, NFP Friday, we're trading back into a deep or a deeper discount, I should say, of the range. I'll just that much more reason to be bullish, but yeah, I could see a short from this gap to lower, possibly, but I'm not really interested in trading it right now. Trade also formed in the H1 FEG. If it didn't take out the H4, how long would you have taken the trade to the one? Hang on. The trade also formed in H1 fair value gap. If it didn't take out the H4 low, would you have still taken the trade inside the F1 or the H1 FEG? That's how I got in. Would I have still taken the trade from the H1 fair value gap? Oh. No, it's just too big. I don't like entering off of that higher of a time frame. So had we not manipulated at the new 4-hour low, I probably would have waited for us to manipulate, in all honesty. But we did manipulate. We also had an SMT divergence, which just a bonus, right? ES didn't take the previous 4-hour candle low. NQ did. So I wouldn't have entered on the 1-hour gap just because, I mean, my stop would have had to have been absolutely ginormous for me to account for it. I would have had to have included the, like, ideally on that type of a setup, my stop goes all the way at the low, honestly. So I mean the entry pattern off M1. Well, I'm confused. That's what I did. I'm confused, I guess, what you're asking at this point. The entry is still the same. Well, the entry might still be the same, but the stop loss is not the same. If I'm entering off the 1 minute, I'm using the 1 minute structure for my stop loss. If I enter off the 1 hour, I'm not using that structure. If I enter off the 1 hour, I don't know where this exactly stops. If you know what I'm saying, if I'm just longing the fair value gap here, I don't know how far we go down here. So I would need to include all this. If I'm just using the 1 hour time frame, But thank God we're not using just the 1 hour time frame. But hopefully that makes sense. So anyway, looking at the poll, guys, we got 72% of the chat is green, bro. We was bullish. Let's go. Love to see it, boys and girls. Love to see it. Love to see it. No, J Mark, that's naughty. Oh man, oh man. So, well, anywho, guys, I guess we could probably start wrapping things up if there's no other questions or anything. Looking ahead to tomorrow, I mean, I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow or not. It'll be kind of up in the air. I'll let you guys know. Or if you guys see a stream scheduled, I would recommend subscribing, turning the notification bell on so you're notified if I do go live tomorrow. I'm kind of just going to play it by ear and see where we end up today and see how, just see where we're at tomorrow morning and all that stuff. So, but wow, look at this move we're getting now. We're not even in the next macro yet. Hey. This 5 minute though has become a nice breaker. Nice breaker here on the 5. And probably higher time frame as well. 15, 5, 15. Look at that. Sheesh. No FOMO though. All right, guys. Hey, good luck the rest of the day if you guys are still holding for the data highs. Hey, listen. I hope you get it. I'll be requesting another payout later tonight after the close of the day. So that will be fun. I'll probably post the like the little email or whatever confirmations later today for shits and gigs. But appreciate you guys showing up. Like the stream before you hit the old dusty trail. And I will maybe see you guys tomorrow. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, I will definitely see you guys Friday to trade NFP. Peace and love, everybody. We'll see you a little bit later on.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money, he's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.